Today we are playing in the Baltic region as the High Chieftain of Curonia. Right here we are called Sabe of the House of Kurs, and we are Latgalian. Now there are many cultures down here. We have Estonia, Latgalian, Lithuanian, Prussian, Pomeranian, a lot of cultures in the Baltic regions. But if you do go on the kingdom titles, you might notice that there is Estonia and then a massive Lithuanian kingdom. So our people do not have a kingdom for themselves, but we do have a unique decision. We can proclaim the kingdom of Terra Mariana, and we will get the kingdom of Livonia. And we also get a heroic legend seed, but more importantly, we discover longships, which means we can raid across the sea. And this is very helpful as we are tribal, so we can pretty much restart the Viking Age, but I guess the Baltic Viking Age. Now this is 1066, which means these kingdoms are very rich and we are probably gonna be stronger than them because we are tribal. Now for some reason I do start off ill, which, well, it's not great, but we will get 2 concubines to make us feel better. We actually have 2 giants, so maybe our heirs will be giants, and it seems we already have 2 sons, Yedetus and Elmede. Now Yedetus likes to eat, and we'll put him on a stewardship focus. That is better, and I guess we will focus on chivalry ourselves. And we will just start off by increasing our authority to let everybody know who is boss, and I guess we'll also get some more men-at-arms. We'll max these guys out. Now to actually take the decision, we must be a distinguished level of fame, so we need to work our way up there. We need 1000 prestige, which shouldn't be too hard, but we also have to control Latgalia and Livonia. Now this means we have to attack this chieftain right here, which shouldn't be too hard, but this guy, he is a little bit bigger. He has 2 high chieftains, I believe. Yeah, Latgalia and Livonia, and he could actually go ahead and form the Estonian kingdom. So before he does do that, we have to attack him and annex his kingdom or his titles. So we do have a little timeline. We have to get distinguished so we can start a subjugation war, take his main titles, and then we also need, I believe, this county right here and the county off of this high chieftain of Estonia. And then we will be able to create our unique kingdom and start raiding all of Europe. Now I have just lost the trait ill, and yeah, I will educate my son. And I might as well get a tutor. This guy will do fine, and he can actually be our physician as well. And I will start off by going on a raid. Now these guys are a little bit weaker than us, so let's go harass them. And yeah, that should bring us enough gold so we can actually hold a feast and hopefully get distinguished. He has decided to attack us now. Yeah, they are actually winning, which isn't too great, but I could actually put my... Am I leading this? I'm not leading this. Wow, this guy is very, very big. I think that is the biggest CK3 character I have ever seen. Now, he is a brilliant strategist, so I won't hold it against him now. Is he going to win this battle? He is. Okay, that is a very close battle. But we have taken our first victory and also raided his capital, and he will ransom, I believe, yeah, his mother, 25 gold, and maybe that should be enough to be able to hold that feast. And with this gold right here, we should be able to hold that feast, and we only need about 500 more, so perhaps this feast is enough. So it's gonna cost 140, and we're also gonna get some guests, I guess. You know what, we will take this chieftain right here. We'll put him as our honorary guest, as he is going to be our vassal soon. Now let's see if this actually gives us enough prestige to declare the subjugation war. There we go, we have already gained distinguished, and the feast is not even over yet. So we'll just use that prestige for more men-at-arms, and yeah, we will need all the power we can to actually attack the Duke next to us or the High Chieftain. Okay, so we do have Sacred Childbirth, which gives us 250 piety every time we have a child. So I guess I'll just try and get as many children as possible. And of course, our son also is a giant, so I'm very interested to see how he turns out. And we'll increase our men-at-arms even more as we do have some extra prestige. And then we will go ahead and attack this High Chieftain. So I was a little overzealous on my men-at-arms, and we actually need 100 prestige so we can declare the war. But it seems the man himself has come and raid us, and we should actually be able to defeat him here. And let's see if this actually gives us enough prestige to attack him as well. And yeah, we should win quite easily here. We have 42 advantage, almost 50 there, and it has given us, yeah, that was a lot of prestige. 400 prestige from one battle, and also 200 piety, which means we can go ahead and declare the war. It is time. He is very weak after that battle, and he's also fighting a peasant uprising, so let's declare war and make our way to his capital. And with that second siege, I'm gonna go attack their armies, and it should be enough to actually end this war. And yeah, there we go. We have just subjugated them, and all we need now is this county right here, and also this little county from the Estonians. So I guess we will just start off by declaring this war immediately, and then we'll declare war on the Estonians as well. And with that battle, we have actually captured them, so we're gonna enforce demands as we don't really need the gold either. I would move on to the Estonians, but we do need a little bit of prestige, so let's see if we can raid anybody. Yeah, we could raid our neighbor. He does have 2,000 men, but we have 3,000, so that should be no problem. And with this raid, we should also be able to attack the Estonians, and it seems our heir has grown up. He is a fortune builder, which is alright. Now, I can get him this wife right here, who is intelligent and hails. So that is very great. So I was raiding this guy, and we actually have enough prestige, but for some reason he is sieging down a part of my land. And yeah, that battle has given us 400 prestige. That is very nice. Now we can declare war on the Estonians. And what are those? Is this guy wearing glasses in the 11th century? That is interesting. And he has a albino daughter. Okay, so he definitely has some flavor, but that's not gonna stop us from taking his county. Now, I did have to hire some mercenaries as he does have a few allies, and yeah, okay. So with these battles, he didn't stand a chance. Now I'm gonna make my way to this county, siege it down, and then move on to his capital. And there we go. We have defeated the High Chieftain, and we should now be able to actually create the unique decision. Yeah, we can proclaim Terra Mariana, which is gonna give us longships. Now this does cost 75 gold, but it is a worthy investment. And now we do have a choice to hold a coronation, which I'm of course gonna do. But instead of paying this guy 167 gold to make a crown for us, I have something else in mind. I've gained 350 prestige, and my nickname is now Father of the Baltics. Look at that. That is pretty cool. An amazing nickname, and now I'm going to show us what we can actually do with those longships. Now before we go ahead and hold the coronation, and I've inherited an army. Okay, so we're gonna raise up our men down here, and we will make our way down to the papacy. The great city of Rome will be sacked again, and I want something the Pope has. I want his hat. Look at it. The papal tiara. I want it, and hopefully I will get it, and I will use it to hold my coronation. Now we are raiding the Pope. Let's see if we can beat his armies. He does have more men than us. Okay, barely. But here he comes. Now, can we beat him? we do have advantage and we actually can. Now I'm gonna raid his lands and hopefully get what I have come for. And we have engaged in another battle. We should be able to win this one as well. And yeah, let's see if we do have enough men to raid Rome. We should have... They have a garrison of 2,100. And I'm interested to see how long this takes. 2 months, that is a pretty long time. Now before I can end the raid, it seems they're coming in for another battle, the third one. And this time we beat them quite clearly there. And let's see, please let me imprison him. Or get... Yeah, okay, we did not get the papal tiara, which is a shame. But at least we have gotten quite a bit of gold and we will make our way down back to our land. Now the Kingdom of Livonia is looking quite beautiful, but let's not talk about what is happening in England right now. They have turned white and yeah, they are now the Kingdom of Brittany. And I guess we will make our way down there, or at least near to them, as I am planning on raiding France. Or should we raid the Byzantines? No, the Byzantines are too powerful for us. They would probably beat us, so instead we will go down to France and raid his capital next. We have just picked up a strategist and let's see if it makes any difference against the French army here. They do have less men than me, so they are quite brave in attacking us, and we do have quite the advantage there as well. Now, emerging lunacy after that battle, which is not great, but yeah, that battle has given us 700 prestige and 400 piety, which is absolutely amazing. And we'll now just raid the coast of France. And I have gained the trade lunatic, and yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but I guess if you do restart the Viking Age, you kind of are a lunatic at that point. So now, yeah, we'll just continue raiding. Now we have gone and raided Paris, but unfortunately we didn't take any important prisoners or artifacts. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to find another victim once again. Maybe the Byzantines, if they get a little bit more unstable. Or maybe we should return to the Pope, as I believe, yeah, in October 83 we should be able to raid Rome again, and I will definitely be returning down there. And that is quite fitting. We have restarted the Viking Age and we gain the Viking trait, and we will go on a raid again. I think it is time to return to Rome, as it is 83 now. And yeah, it's a long way again, but hopefully this time it will be worth it. Yes, over 5,000 men have returned to the Italian peninsula, and they are attacking us once again, or we're attacking them. And let's see, we are losing, which is not great. That is mostly because we have disembarked, so maybe I should wait that out. But yeah, that is a loss, but I'm not one to give up, so we will try again. Now I have returned and I have waited for that recently embarked to disappear, and they are coming in a second time. And yeah, this time we are victorious, and hopefully we will capture the Pope, or at least his tiara, as that is what I'm hoping for, because we have not held the coronation yet. And I do want to hold it before I die. Yeah, let's see. It takes, well, only a month this time. We do have more troops. And please tell me I've captured it. I have not. The papal tiara is still in his possession, which is unfortunate. I really wanted it. Now the game does not agree with me. It does not want me to have the papal tiara. So I will have to make my own crown. We'll have to commission an artifact, and yeah, it will cost 100 gold. Hopefully it will turn out to be a better crown, but I'm not giving up. I will return to Rome a third time, and I might also go to the Byzantine next. Now, they are very powerful, but they are fighting a war, so maybe if we are quick, we could actually pull it out now and add Constantinople to our great list of raids. We have arrived in Constantinople. It's gonna take 40 days, and because he is at war, he probably will not defend himself or defend this raid. This would be big news in the Middle Ages, because we have just sacked Constantinople. There we go. We're gonna capture a bunch of slaves as well, and we'll also raid these smaller castles and cities. Now we have also captured the Empress, and she isn't special in any sort apart from the fact that she does have a claim on the Byzantines, and well, she is the Empress, but she is a drunkard. But nevertheless, I will take her as my concubine, as that is my right. And there we go. Her family is going to hate me. She also hates me, but well, I am a Viking, so I do what I want. It seems our crown is ready. It is called a fine crown, but with those stats right there, it is pretty horrible. But at least we will be able to hold the coronation, and I will make my way back to hold it. And we can actually hold the Kingdom of Estonia as well, so I will go ahead and create it, as we do have the extra gold. And we've also become exalted among men, so we could go ahead and actually attack a kingdom title at some point. But I'm not sure what kingdom we should go for. But now I will increase my authority, and then I will hold the coronation. And there we go, the coronation has started. We are waiting for people to arrive. And let's see what this coronation brings us. Now we have just been gifted this artifact right here, and it gives plus 30 learning lifestyle. And you know what? We might as well switch to learning, as we are getting quite old. Well, I guess I will wait 4 months, and then we'll switch to it and go down the whole of body. So coronations give you artifacts, they give you a bunch of fame and prestige, or that's the same thing, legitimacy I wanted to say. But yeah, maybe we can form a holy order, probably not, because we're unreformed and we have had a very good coronation. Now I can fight this guy, but he does have more prowess, so yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Now the coronation is over, and we have gained that last perk for the martial tree, so we'll move on to medicine focus and hopefully live a little bit longer. We are a lunatic, which gives us a minor penalty, and we are ill currently, but let's see what we can pull off now. When can we return to Rome? Let's see, 90. So 3 more years. We will have to find somebody else to harass in that time. And I might as well get some acolytes to increase my men-at-arms. Oh, it is August 89, so we're gonna return to Rome, and hopefully 3rd time's the charm, and we can get that papal tiara, or at least get the Pope into our dungeons. So wish me luck. I actually have over 8,000 troops, which is pretty impressive, and I learned from my mistakes. I'm gonna wait for our disembark to go away, and then we will start raiding. And these raids are lightning quick, as we do have the raider perk, and it's now level 3, which actually gives us plus 160% raid speed, so that is quite helpful. And where's the Pope? He only has 5,000 men, so he does not even want to challenge us. Does this raid give us anything? It does give us prisoners, but we have not received the papal tiara. Now I did do a test run earlier and I got it first try. Now I'm not sure why I haven't received him or the papal tiara in this one, but I guess I just have been unlucky. But you know what, I will try a 4th time, and let's see. We have to wait to 95, so 5 years, and we'll definitely be returning.
2,000 years later.
Now I did finish up that war with my ally, and we can go back to Rome and hopefully get something worth our time. Maybe with the papal tiara, maybe the Pope himself. but let's hope that we can do it. We have landed and the Pope is fighting a crusade for Jerusalem, which, well, he does have 7,000 troops and there's gonna be 20,000 right here. And it's gonna be weird because they're just gonna watch as we raid his land. And it seems it is saying it will be a even battle, but do I believe that? We'll go in, we'll see what happens. Nope, it's not even at all. We are winning quite easily there. And I believe this is the 4th time we are raiding Rome. Now, do we get anything pleased? And nope. We did not get the papal tiara, we did not get the Pope himself, and that is nice. So when you are a lunatic, sometimes you have a little chance that you get this event. We can build a class monument, which is one of the best buildings in the game. Now, how do I actually do this? I have forgotten. So this is our Hall of Heroes. Now, I'm not sure how to actually build the class monument. Oh, there it is. So I need to return home and then I can change nickname again. We will be called the Man of Glass instead of Father of the Baltics or the Defender of Divas. And yeah, we're just gonna go back, build a class monument, and then we can actually say that this has been one of the most interesting games that we have ever had. And yeah, I'm also being attacked for some reason. I did not get a notification. I hate when that happens. But yeah, we'll just finish up this war, build the class monument, and yeah, I guess we'll be remembered for many, many reasons. There we go. We have finished that defensive war and we can now build the class monument. I will catch the sun. So we will gain... Yeah, we will gain 2 special buildings or a slot. Okay, yeah, we will gain a slot and the special building. We have changed our name again. We are now known as the Man of Glass, and I believe, yeah, we have this right here. It gives us +1 gold a month, development growth, and a little bit of health bonus, a small boost, and prestige. So that is one of the best buildings in the game, or at least the unique buildings, and we can actually pass tribal authority. Okay, so I might have forgotten to hit the record button, but yeah, we are down here in Livonia. We have the class monument and also the Hall of Heroes, but I have wanted one thing this whole game, the papal tiara, and I have not gotten it. So instead of adopting feudal ways and stealing the papal tiara, we are going to attack the Pope. We have launched a legendary adventure through a legend. We finished up this right here, a new king, and it has given us a legendary adventure, Casus Belli, and I'm making my way down here to Rome. If I cannot steal his papal tiara, then I will steal his land. And I guess we won't have to feudalize the Kingdom of Livonia, as we are just gonna take out Rome. Now he has 13,000 men, we have 11,000, and we did gain 1,500 of these special, I guess, retinue men-at-arms from that adventure Casus Belli. And let's see if he actually will attack us. He will. Okay, so we should be able to defeat them. We do have a little bit of advantage, and yeah, we do have better quality. This battle is our victory, and I will go and siege Rome. And it's gonna take 7 months, and I believe it's only gonna take 7 months because we do have sappers. And I hope they don't attack us here, because Rome might be an advantage for them. And yep, it is. Okay, we are losing that battle. We will have to regroup, maybe get some allies or mercenaries, but I will take his land. Now I did get some allies, but we have been in prison. Can we escape the prison? Okay, we can. That saves this war. We have taken quite some casualties right there, and did that work? No. He is... Are we winning? Okay, yeah, we are winning. So somehow I just beat that, and I will wait for my allies and mercenaries to arrive before I move on to Rome. again. And yeah, they are coming in a third time, or I guess fourth time, I believe. And we should win this as well. Now, where are all our friends? I don't know. I will move on to Rome once again. We are working down the whole of body tree, and our son has died, which is not great. Now, please give me the papal tiara. This is the 5th time we have actually sieged down Rome. Now, we did not get the papal tiara, but we did get the Pope. Now, I don't know if you know this, but if you happen to execute the Pope, I believe a special event will happen. Maybe? There is no special event. That is interesting. Normally, if you do kill him as a heathen, or I guess another faith of Christianity, it should launch kind of a special event that he's called the Martyr, and crusades will be more likely to happen against you. But I guess that's not gonna happen. And what does happen is that I now hold Rome, or at least the Kingdom of Romagna and Rome. What's happened to my kingdom? It seems my grandson rules it, which is interesting. He's not my heir, is he? No. So now I am the king of Romagna, and my grandson is the king of Livonia. And for some reason he does follow a different faith than me, but that is fine. Now, a lot of things happened in this war. We raided a lot of great cities. I believe we raided and sieged Rome probably like 5 or 6 times. And now we hold Romagna, so we are in the middle of Christian lords, so they're gonna probably attack us. And we would probably lose, as we only have 4,000 men. But yeah, we have longboats, we have the ability to raid, and our dynasty also controls 2 kingdoms, Livonia and Romagna, and I believe. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was very fun for me to kind of ravage all of Europe there. Remember to like and subscribe, and of course we now have memberships on this channel, and very soon we will be launching a Discord server, so stay tuned for that. And this was me playing the unique Livonian kingdom and starting or restarting the Viking Age. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.